Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight. 8. The chat isn't voice activated. Although the show would like viewers to believe the titular social media app is voice activated, that's not the case. It might appear that the contestants' messages appear automatically on the screen as they speak, but there is actually a team of producers that type of messages by hand per radio times. Tim Harcourt explains to Vulture that the makers of the show intended to use voice recognition at the outset of production, but the technology couldn't support their needs. 7. The contestants don't write messages by themselves. As messages are typed out by producers, that also means that the contestants aren't crafting them totally alone. Speaking to Radio Times, creator Tim Harcourt explains that every contestant has a producer assigned to them who guides them through the process, including writing messages that really convey what they want to say in the best way possible. Harcourt states the contestants dictate their message and we read it back because we don't want people saying anything wrong or offensive. While doing this is in the best interests of the players, it does mean that not everything shown to viewers is 100% authentic, with the players receiving outside help to avoid missteps in communication and perhaps even hone their performance as a legendary The Circle catfish. 6. The communication isn't instant. The central concept of The Circle is that the players are only allowed to communicate through the app and on screen. It looks like the chat is as seamless as sending an instant message to a friend. However, in speaking to the Radio Times executive producer Tony Ireland debunks this. Ireland explains that the dictation method used, where every message is typed up by a producer and read back to the contestants to make sure they're happy with it, actually means that simple conversations can take a long time. Tim Harcourt jokingly describes it as like sending a WhatsApp to your man. 5. Conversations are short and limited. Rather than a free-for-all where contestants can chat to whoever they like for however long they like, communication between players tends to be short and limited. Jack Atkins revealed this on TikTok when explaining why contestants use so many hashtags while talking with each other, stating that it feels like a natural way to communicate in the limited time they're given. With a long, winded process that sending a simple message has to go through, it makes sense that most of the conversations are short and sweet. However, this does call into question what kind of really strong or genuine bonds the players can make in such a short space of time. 4. Not every conversation makes it into the show. Although conversations tend to be short, contestant Lisa Del Campo revealed to BuzzFeed that not every chat between the contestants makes it into the final cut. Del Campo explained, "When I first went into The Circle, I had a really good conversation with River and they didn't show that. For me at least, there were conversations that weren't shown. The Circle, like any reality show, is entertainment first and foremost, so it's likely that, as Del Campo suggests, producers just sift through the juicy stuff. Conversations that don't push a certain storyline forward or make great entertainment will almost certainly be cut after all. The Circle doesn't profess to be a 24-hour live stream showing everything the contestants do. The editors only have a finite amount of time for each episode." Number 3. Blocked players aren't really sent home. When a player is blocked from The Circle, it would be sensible to assume they pack their bags and return home. In reality, however, blocked players actually have to stay in their apartments until they film the finale, making their dramatic exits feel a bit less dramatic. Popular The Circle Season 1 contestant Sammy similarly revealed this fact during a Q&A on YouTube. The production has apartments specially reserved for blocked contestants, and they have to stick to many of the same rules enforced on the show. However, they are allowed to leave the apartment building, something that remaining players are not allowed to do if accompanied by a chaperone. 2. Every door is knocked on when a player is blocked. Blocked players on The Circle are sometimes given the opportunity to meet one remaining player face-to-face before they depart. Who they see is entirely up to them, and an episode of The Circle ends with a cliffhanger, leaving viewers wondering whose apartment door they have knocked on. As it turns out, however, the production crew actually knocks on every player's door. According to Sammy Cimarelli during her YouTube Q&A, this is done so that the production crew can capture the players' genuine reactions to the knock. So while the knocks might be fake, the reactions to them are definitely not, including fan favorite The Circle contestant Cimarelli herself trying to climb into a kitchen cupboard to avoid a face-to-face meeting. Number 1. Producers have control over players' routines. Also revealed by Sammy Cimarelli during her Q&A on YouTube is the fact that producers have some level of control over other players' routines. In her case, for example, production prevented her from showering in the evening because they wanted to depict it as part of her morning routine. While she doesn't go into detail as to why this might be, it does play into the idea that the producers have set a character that they want the contestants to play and will exert a level of control over their actions to feed into it. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.